It's taken a little while, but now finally anyone with a Nexus 4 and an itch to ditch the cord has Google's peripheral now available. Hey, it's Joshua Vergara from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And this is the Nexus Wireless Charging Orb. Of course, we're talking about the Nexus Wireless Charging Orb. It's an attractive piece of equipment that does exactly, and I mean it, exactly what it sets out to do. So, what is there to say about the orb? It's a small orb, essentially cut in half and then put at an angle. At 130 grams, it really isn't that heavy at all, but it can make a good paperweight if you really need it. This allows you to set your phone down and still be able to get a good glance at it too. So your Nexus 4, or for that matter, any phone capable of wireless Qi charging, as the Droid DNA worked on it too, can be set in portrait or landscape mode for media viewing. It sticks softly to the orb not by magnets, but by the plasticky material found around the middle. Around the back of the orb is a micro USB charging port that you will use with the included cord that then goes into the wall. Standard stuff. And then, well, that's about it. Wireless charging is pretty cool, admittedly, but that's literally all it does. The wireless charging orb does its job in style, however. As far as the charging time goes, there are a lot of factors that can change it one way or another, but the quick start guide says that about 4 hours should be able to charge a 2150 mAh battery. My completely dead Nexus 4 went from 0 to 100 in under 6, though. Not too bad if you consider an overnight charge, but also you will get into the habit of just plopping the phone on the orb when you get back to your desk, so that is all charging time too. So the orb will set you back about $60, which is a little bit of a hefty price for such a singular performing piece of equipment. There are now plenty of other Qi wireless chargers out there with the same capabilities, but the orb does have a design advantage. Having the phone at an angle takes advantage of the daydream function, so you suddenly have an extra clock or a photo frame or even a jelly bean flinger on your desk. Even when writing this review, I took advantage of the angle by using a Pomodoro timer on my Nexus 4 while I was writing. So, to conclude, I will say one thing. I've never really given wireless charging much thought, but now with the orb, I'm pretty convinced. Instead of fiddling to find my cords and connect them to my phone, just plopping my Nexus 4 onto this stand is easier by far. So, did you get your own Nexus wireless charging orb when they became available? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and then subscribe to our channel. And then, once you're done with all of that, head over to AndroidAuthority.com because we're your source for all things Android.